Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of This Week in Eagle Athletics here on Monday, February 12th in Midway, Kentucky. A cold Midway, Kentucky this morning. We were on a 1 hour delay. So hopefully Mother Nature doesn't affect any events this week, but it looks like it could. Before we get to this week's events, let's recap what we had going last week. Women's basketball posted one of their best weeks of the season, going a perfect 3-0. They began the week with an 82-66 win over Kentucky Christian in Grayson, Kentucky. And then on Thursday, a couple days later, they defeated Cincinnati Christian 65-52. And then they capped the week off with a thrilling 64-61 win over IU Southeast to close the week. Coach Kendra's team is now 16-12 overall and 8-8 in River State's conference play. They are just a half game back of IU Southeast for second in the River State's Conference West Division. If the Eagles if they win their final two games this week of the season, then they will have wrapped up the number 2 seed, which means you will host the first round of the conference tournament. So we hope that they win their final two games to put themselves in a position to host the first round of the conference tournament. Men's basketball posted a 1-1 record on the week. They began the week with a thrilling 77-76 victory over Cincinnati Christian. Eagles trailed by 10 with less than 3 minutes to go. Will Hudson hits a 3 as the buzzer sounds. Really thrilling game all around. Great game to be a part of. And the fans were also great in that game as well. Then they traveled up to IU Kokomo, and then they suffered a 115-100 loss to Indiana University Kokomo on Saturday. The baseball team picked up their first victory of the season. They posted 1-1 record down in Henderson, Tennessee. They were scheduled to play 4 games, but they got Mother Nature interfered with that one and forced them to only play 2 games. They've won the first game of the doubleheader, final score of 9-8. Tyler Jones picking up the win and Barrett Carlson taking home the save. Then in the second game, Freed Hardman walked away with the 2-1 victory in a pitcher's duel after having an offensive showdown in the first game of that doubleheader. That's all we had go on last week. Of course, Mother Nature interfered with a couple of the events, so hopefully, as we said, this week that doesn't happen. We begin the week this week on Tuesday, February 13th, when the basketball teams will be traveling to New Albany, Indiana to take on Indiana University Southeast. The women will tip at 5:30 and the men will tip at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Big game for both teams. And then on Thursday, February 15th, the basketball teams will be back in action at home when they host Brescia University for their senior night. The women will tip off at 5:30 and the men will tip off at 7:30. Senior Day festivities will take place before each game, so make sure you're here at enough time to give yourself a chance to recognize the seniors, as we hope to send them out with a victory on each squad. Then on Friday and Saturday, February 16th and 17th, the baseball team will be hosting a 4-game series with Missouri Valley. That's scheduled to take place at home. Right now, it's not looking likely. The field is underwater, and then there's a couple more chances of rain later in the week, so that's unlikely. But you never know what can happen. Make sure you stay tuned to the website, www.GoMidwayEagles, for any scheduling changes, updates, postponements. The baseball team has already had to postpone tomorrow's game with Campbellsville, so that's been postponed later, and mega date to be announced later. Also this weekend, we open softball season for the Midway University softball team. Coach Tripp Swisher and his team will be traveling down to Pulaski, Tennessee to compete in the Martin Methodist College Meltdown. That takes place on Saturday, February 17th, and then again on Sunday, February 18th. Eagles are supposed to play 2 games each day. On Saturday, February 17th, they take on Grace at 1 p.m. and then at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, they take on Campbellsville. And then on Sunday, February the 18th, The Eagles take on Calumet College of St. Joseph at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and then at 11 a.m. Eastern Time they take on Georgetown College. So good luck to them. To the softball team, be sure to stay tuned to the website for a season preview to go up a little bit later on this week on the website. And then we close the week with our final home event of the week. The Hunt Seat team, Coach Heath Gunnison, and his team will be hosting their annual home show at the Equestrian Center right here on campus. That takes place on Saturday, February 17th, and then again on Sunday, February 18th. It takes place at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on both days. Also, the Eagles Roost tailgate will be there preparing some food as well. It's the final chance for those young ladies to qualify for regionals, so good luck to them. That concludes all we have for this week. Make sure you stay tuned to the website, www.gomidwayeagles.com, for any postponements, cancellations, schedule changes, anything like that. Stay tuned to the website. Also follow us on Twitter at gomidwayeagles.com. That's the main place where we post our schedule and postponements and everything like that. And be sure to join us again next week, February 19th, Monday, right here. Monday, February 19th, for the next episode of This Week in Eagle Athletics. Thank you.